Hi, so today I'm going to talk to you about cheek stains. I have this one from Elizabeth Mott called Tints and Sass. I got this one in an Ipsy bag not that long ago. Stainiac from The Balm, and Benetint from Benefit. So all three of these are essentially the same thing. They are a cheek and lip tint. They are a sheer color, they're all liquid form. You swipe it on, blend it out, and it gives you just a natural glow either on your cheeks or your lips. And it's supposed to last all day, and it's just a nice sheer tint. There is no coverage or anything. These are not opaque by any means. These look like they're going to be super dark, but they do sheer out quite a lot. So I've been playing with all of these for several weeks now. The major difference between all three of these is the consistency, the viscosity, if you will. The Benetint is incredibly liquidy. It's very runny, whereas Stainiac is a gel. It's essentially like a hair gel would be. And Tints and Sass is sort of in the middle. It's not runny like the Benetint, but it's not a thick gel either. It's more of a thick liquid. I don't know how else to describe that. All three of them are the same color, and all three of them last all day, and they really do just give you a nice, natural, blushing look. I'm not a fan of wearing these on your lips. I know some people can get away with it, but I tend to just look like I've been drinking Kool-Aid. You know, where it just sort of stains unevenly. I'm not a fan of any of these on my lips. I don't use them on my lips. However, I love them on my cheeks. So as I've said, the major difference is the consistency of each of these, and because of that, the application is different. Stainiac has a doe foot applicator, and you do 4 dots along your cheekbone, and then just rub it in with your finger and kind of a pat and rub sort of a thing to blend it out. Benetint has what resembles a nail polish wand. You know, it's a short brush, and you brush 3 stripes on your cheek and then blend it out with your finger. And Tints and Sass also has a doe foot applicator, but this one you just need 1 dot, and that is enough to do your whole cheek. Stainiac, probably because it's a gel, doesn't dry as quickly as the other two do. You really need to work fast with these and just do them on 1 cheek at a time. So like I said, just do, you know, your 4 dots, blend it, and then 4 dots, blend it. Otherwise, you're going to get stained dots on your cheek because they do dry pretty quickly. Even the Stainiac does dry really quickly. And once they are dry, they are set. There's no budging these. They don't transfer at all, which is great, but they are set and they will last all day. You can use these with a powder foundation. It's a little harder to blend it over the powder, so I would recommend putting this underneath your foundation and just maybe make it a little more intense so that it shows through that nice rosy color. I honestly went back and forth between which one was my favorite because this one is very pigmented, which is great. You just need 1 little dot. But it's very pigmented, so you have to be really careful that you don't put too much on. The Benetint is great, but it can be really runny. Also, this one has more of a flat finish, I guess you would say. The other two just have this sort of glossy, it's not shimmery at all. There's no shimmer in any of these, but it just kind of leaves your cheeks looking a little wet. Not greasy, but more like glassy. Sort of almost plasticky. I don't know how to describe that, but it is just a little more shiny, so it really just makes your cheeks glow. And you get that with both of these, probably a little bit more with the Stainiac, but you do definitely get it with the Tints and Sass, whereas with the Benetint, you don't get that at all. This just soaks right into your skin and it looks very flat. Not in a bad way, it just, you know, if you don't want that kind of glossy finish on your cheeks, then I would go with the Benetint. Price-wise, Stainiac is by far the cheapest. This is $17, Tints and Sass is $22.50, and Benetint, this is not the full size by the way, Benetint is $30. Now you do get 0.4 ounces, whereas the Stainiac you only get 0.3, and the Tints and Sass is 0.35. So yes, but it's still more expensive by volume. If I ever go through all 3 of these, the one that I would repurchase personally is the Stainiac. I like the way it looks, I like the application, and it's the cheapest. Honestly, all 3 of these are great. I think it just comes down to taste as far as the application goes and the finish that you want. But all 3 of them are really fun and I love them, and you just get that nice pinched cheek kind of a glow. So thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Thumbs up if you liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.